All right. Can we go live? Come on. You're not working with me. All right. We are live. Not on Instagram. We're going to be on. There we go. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Sunny Days of the Racetrack. What are you doing? This is big stuff right here. This is our episode. This guy's on his phone. Look at this guy.
I don't know. It just came on now.
No, I'm fucking with you.
You're good.
All right, people. So preseason is over, right?
That's it.
So now, big days in 4 days. Right?
Yeah, the 10th.
4 days.
It's 7 p.m. or 7:30 start.
So it's going to be very interesting. So what are we thinking now? After preseason is over, we got good looks at everybody, full training camp. Wah got to say, thanks to the fans for coming out recently at the last practice, and he was talking about the team. What are we thinking going into
I think the way
season?
we ended it was top notch, especially this Ranger game. No meltdown, which was nice. We got to see what most likely this roster and what this team is going to be laid out like come this upcoming season. Between the pairings and the line changes and whatever was going on with Sorokin. Volley's most likely going to be taking that for a little bit.
You think so, right? Yeah.
I think so. I think it's the safest bet. Make sure Sorokin's good. No reason that he's our long-term guy.
Yeah.
So and then I guess that would make sense why we signed Hogberg. But no, I'm excited. I think especially the way we played with the Rangers and we did great against the Devils.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked. I think Barzell's on his A game, and I think he wants it. I think he wants blood this year, man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
A little revenge tour, getting knocked out 2 years in a row, right? 2 years in a row now by Carolina. I think it's time. Yeah. I think he wants the business,
Yeah.
So.
And Carolina's not going to be, I mean,
they put a lot of marbles in the bag last season.
Yeah, they did, and they lost a lot of those. Gensel being
Pesci's out.
Yeah, I mean, them getting Gensel and not being able to sign him afterwards is pretty crazy. I thought they were going to really keep the team together, but, it's hard.
The Metro looks different. The Metro is different than what it was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So especially this season. We look great, man, finishing up against the Rangers, too. There's too quick for, goals against Varley. But once he got settled in that and the defensive pairings look good, I think, we had the vibe going, you know. Barzell, like you were saying before this, he's on a hot streak.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the guy has 9 points in the 4 preseason games that he played. Because he finished up with 5 against the Rangers. Guy had the primary assist on every single goal except his own. Mm-hmm. Fucking incredible. I mean, the guy is just tearing it up. And I know it's preseason, but, we pretty much went against the Ranger team that is almost
that's what it's going to look
fully
like.
What it's going to be.
Shostakov's in that.
Yeah. So, and we peppered them with shots. I mean, 38 shots,
right?
fucking incredible. That's great. So it's nice. We got to tighten up a little bit on the giveaways. I know that,
better line changes too.
Keep them quick cycling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they look good. I don't see any reason for them not to have a strong start. I mean, I know that's the goal. So, I mean,
I agree with you. I think it's good, and I think it's smart as well that we had Varley start every single game. I know we had Skarek and Kennan fill in, but every single game Varley was in net the first period and a half, 2 periods. So it's good to get him swaying, not just moving into position. I think Hogberg too. Hogberg did all right. Yeah, I mean, I'd never seen him play before. Or maybe I have. I just didn't pay attention. But he looks all right.
He's been a backup his whole life. I mean, there was interesting stuff because you're talking about Hogberg. He was one of the people not sent down, but he was put on waivers.
Okay. Over the summer, right? Or whatever?
No, just recently.
Okay.
With Foudy and Fashing.
And
Engvall going on waivers. Obviously, it was a big fucking thing. The guy has a monster contract still. At least for what he's been able to contribute.
We talked about that last episode, too.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Is anybody going to grab him? Probably not.
No.
So I'm not saying it would be the worst thing if that happened because it would be some nice cap space, but I'm sure Lou was kind of regretting that contract.
$8 million in cap space.
Because he's $3 million for the next 6 years. It's fucking crazy. But Hogberg went down, which is kind of interesting because if he gets put on waivers, that means somebody's filling in the backup role. Which who is that? To me, I'm
Skarek.
I thought Skarek already went down. Mm-hmm. So are they going with Sorokin? Is he going to be at least the backup for a little bit? Does he think he's ready? I don't know. It could just be a kind of financial looking move. Who knows? But I mean, it could be Sorokin. I mean, if it's not, I would say
So maybe it's how I think of
he
it.
could come back up. It's not just because he went on the waivers doesn't mean anything. He can come right back up.
Yeah,
It could be
absolutely.
whatever
That's
moves
like we
now.
have a Gautier last year.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is what I think. I think Sorokin got a surgery, and then that's when we picked up Hochberg or whatever in July, and then dude, we never seen these guys get this many looks. Like Takena and Scarrick both had a lot of looks.
Yeah.
So maybe like I think between the two, I think Scarrick would be the guy to fill in for us for a little bit. I don't think he's really ready though. But he had a lot of looks last year with our AHL team in Bridgeport. I know. Yeah. I think Takena did like most of it. I think he did about 42 games for Worcester last year. So I'd probably be scared.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do.
Yeah,
because that's a big question still. That's up in the air. Like what's going to happen with Sorokin? Is he going to be sitting for a little bit? Which we both agree that it's fine. We have a guy like Varley, and he's
seasoned veteran. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with him.
Yeah, it's back surgery. You want him to take his time.
He did good in the playoffs last year against Carolina when we sat Sorokin.
He helped us push too, and he looked good. And
that last 2 weeks of the season, he looked great.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have no doubt in my mind that he could, still perform really well. So looking at this team now. Do we see ourselves? Because a lot of people say we're the exact same team, and on paper we kind of look like that. We have a few additions, right? New faces, and then a lot of the old faces are gone. So Clutterbuck, Martin. I don't really know what's happened with Martin. I think he might still be around. I have no idea. The guy deserves to retire as an Islander, so I don't know what he wants to do.
The first line's going to be totally. So yeah, maybe it's the same. Parts, but it's not put together the same. Like that first line's different now. That's a whole different.
Yeah, I mean, new part.
No, you have Duclair now.
Yeah.
So
now, do you think that someone like Duclair was the addition that we needed, or is he just the addition that he was there? We took the opportunity. Juan knows him, and that's really what it is. Because to me, in my mind, I feel like that's really what it was. I think that Juan wanted him because he knew him. And there wasn't really a ton of options out there that we could afford.
I agree. And I think it's going to be the piece maybe that we're going to need, that extra spark on the offense.
Yeah.
Because our second and third line is pretty old.
Yeah.
Brock's been with the team for a pretty long time now. I mean, J.G. Pajot's probably been in the league 9 or 10 years now. He did a lot of time with Ottawa. So it's pretty – and Palmieri too. Palmieri was a long-time Devil.
Yeah.
So that second and third line is kind of aging. I think Leclerc was drafted in 2014 as his first NHL season. So, he has 10 years in, but he's never really been in one place at all. He's always moving around. So he's obviously adjustable to work with. I think with him, I don't know. I think he's going to be a part we do need, and I think it's going to elevate our first line.
Yeah.
I'm excited for him. I think he looks good so far.
Yeah.
I mean, Horvat and Barzy look great, though. So, I'm excited. But the big one is Tesplakov. That's the big one. I mean, that's He had a good game against the Rangers. He had a crazy goal behind the net.
Yeah, which is a fluky kind of thing. It looks like he was just kind of trying to get it towards the middle, goes off the
and he had a point to it to make sure everybody I scored.
He's like, I got it. Look at that.
So I think that's kind of like the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most excited to see this offseason is going to be number 7 this season. So
obviously it seems like his game is translating, you know what I mean, from the KHL to here.
Yeah.
Which I know a lot of guys struggle. So it's good. I mean, he wanted to make that move. That's what he said. People are saying, why leave? He's like, he wants to challenge himself. He wants to be with the best. You want a guy that's like that.
Yeah, you only can get better by playing with these guys.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to get some crazy looks this year, man. He's going to have a lot of chances. He's going to get a lot of ice time, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So
I mean, he got some power play time during the preseason, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So, and he's a big body, too. That's nice to have.
Yeah, you see his shuffle dance in front of
the guy just fucking won't move. Which is great. That's the one thing against for the Rangers goals. Rempe, man, he's fucking gigantic. He parked his ass right there, and nobody was fucking moving him. I'm like, fuck, man, you got to get him the fuck out of here somehow.
It's hard to hate a guy.
Yeah,
he's just a body.
Those are the times I'm like, Martin, get in there and
I don't know.
Get him out of the way.
Martin would take it, but
Martin would probably take him out of the way, but it's like he's a fucking massive individual. Jesus Christ. And I know he's been working hard in his game too. He looks good, but
I saw him training with somebody. He was like, it was an Oiler from like the 80s or 90s. He was training him how to fight. I don't know the guy's name, but dude, he's a big body, dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
So
he's a piece of massive individual.
It's gonna be fun to watch. I think we play them in February, so
That's the first time we play him.
I think maybe we play him once in November. I know we play him for sure in February.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but then I think it's February. So at the Garden.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
We probably won't go to those games because we'll get drinks dumped on us because of the wonderful Ranger fans. That
stadium cheers was tough last year.
Yeah.
So no, I'm excited, man. I think he's going to be listen, Declare's great. So, but this block is what I really want to see. You know,
yeah,
this is going to be his first NHL team to work with too, man. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, he's got a lot that he wants to prove to himself too, which is what you want in a player. But a guy like Duclair, I mean, he's going to have probably. I think we might have mentioned this last episode, but he's probably going to have the best season of his career this year.
He's in the first line with two guys who are workhorses, man.
Yeah,
Bo and Barzell.
And he's definitely he's getting involved in the play. He's got that speed, obviously. But things are going to come with time, so maybe I should give it a little bit, more of a time to see. But it's still, to me, it still looks like the Horvat Barzell show, which it's going to be. Those guys are just like those guys are fucking incredible. Yeah, they're incredible individuals, and they play amazing together. And like you said, Barzell's out for blood.
That loss. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that loss against the Rangers we had this preseason. You could saw
he was pissed.
He was fucking. You could see even not bullshit, just a preseason game with that fifth string goalie, and you could see like the hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He puts a lot on himself, which is good because he plays a pretty good two-way game now. He's a complete player, and that's what you love to see. Him coming back.
He's come a long way from when we first seen him.
Oh my God. He was the guy that would put the shot on net.
He was the guy that would get the puck and go around in circles and
circles.
Same
fucking thing, go up the wing.
And you just wait. Oh my God, he's going to go around the net and he's going to try to shoot from the side. But now, it's a whole new game, bro. In the past 7 years, this is going to be its 8th season, man.
Fucking 8 seasons already. Holy shit.
Right? I think 2017 was the first season.
Oh my God.
Because he did a year with JT.
Yeah, he did. No, that was his rookie year. He had a monster year with him. Yeah. Holy shit. I remember going to that last preseason game. I was actually with Alyssa, I think.
Yeah.
And I was watching him go, and I'm like, wow, that kid looks fucking awesome. Like, he's going to be fucking good. Yeah. And then he fucking won the Calder. I mean, the guy.
The kid who won the Calder.
I was like, oh my God, that fucking kid. He's good, man. He looked really good then, man. And so I know he's been searching for that. And last season was the closest he ever got to that 87 points that he had. So I think he had 80 last season, 80 points. So this could be another season where he might.
That first line only got better.
Surpass it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. That first line only got better. So definitely stoked for this. Yeah. And then the second line's gonna be good too, man. I mean, we're gonna figure out what exactly everything's gonna be come on Thursday against Utah. But
I mean, Engvall's lost his spot on that second line. It's obvious now. I mean, he's not gonna play with fucking Nelson and Palmieri. There's no way. That line, whatever chemistry they had, it's gone. It's gotta.
When you have Nelson, having this many points a season, bro, with his age, and you're getting smoked by him, bro. He's not even come close to. He's not even streaky.
Yeah.
So I think Splacco's going to be on that. I think that's going to be him. I think it's going to be his line to work with Palmieri and Nelson. Yeah. And that's a good duo too, man. People sleep on that duo with Nelson and Palmieri.
Yeah, Palmieri looked good in preseason too, man.
Yeah, Nelson had a great year last year.
Yeah, I'm ready for Brocktober, boy. I'm ready. Oh fuck! I want Brock, but like
his draft day photos.
Oh, I know. He has the same fucking face. He's so funny.
It's like Gabe from The Office.
Oh my God, Gabe from The Office. Oh, that's hurtful. He'd kick your ass for fucking saying something like that.
It's awesome though. It's awesome.
No, he's fucking great, man. Mr. Consistency. As if anything, he's Mr. Consistency.
He stays healthy too.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, right? Stays healthy, man. Our defense though does not.
No, our defense is not. They all like to.
Everybody's hurt, man.
Oh my God. No, but no, I mean, listen, Hutton looked good, and he's Mr. Fill him in anytime. I think he's a good. I wouldn't want him permanent, but he's a good guy if somebody goes down.
And we were talking about it on the phone a little bit before, like guys like Cholowski, guys like Maggio and Hutton, and those are guys you pay attention to. Like you might see them during the season. Boldu too, you might see during the season.
Yeah.
Maggio wants it. Maybe next year he'll get something. But I know, like, watching him this year, man, he's been Bridgeport for a minute now, so I know he definitely wants to get on this roster.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
So, and then you see the opportunity when you see guys like Engvall, you guys see, like, Gauthier and so on, and Fashion, too, getting placed in these waivers. Like, it only drives them more.
Yeah.
So, I think he would have been our only AHL All-Star was Maggio, I think. I could be wrong.
What's his name? He's not on the team anymore now.
Scott Glover?
Was he or no? Was he not?
Oh yeah, actually you might have been. You probably was. Him and Maggio. I keep forgetting because he left though. Dickhead. He played one game.
I mean, he was. When I saw him live, he was definitely not strong enough on the puck.
Small.
He was small. But there's guys that are small, man. They're short in the
Rowdy.
league, and they make up for it. They get strong on that puck.
The forecheck.
They put on some size, and obviously, there's only so much you can do. You can't make yourself taller when you get to this fucking age. You know what I mean? Like, this is it. This is the height. So you can make yourself stronger in your game and try to do something to make up for your size. But once you go up against an individual that can do all those things and is also 5 inches taller than you, it's a little hard.
You're right.
5 inches taller, 30 pounds heavier. It's fucking tough. But some guys like, Pajot too. You gotta remember that guy's not that big.
No,
feisty motherfucker, man. But like he just has a different edge in his game. Like the guys that have the chip on their shoulder for being the smaller dude, those are the guys that are like, fuck.
What are you looking forward to most come Thursday? Right, I know this is a team we've never seen before too, so it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I'm really excited to see the top line.
Okay.
In action.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see that. More importantly, I'm excited to see Barzal kind of just fucking run with it because he seems like he wants to make this like it's his team. Like he's already kind of made it last season. He's like making a statement that this is his team. I'd love to see that again. Yeah, I mean, if him leading the charge doesn't get everybody else going, I don't know what will, because Horvat leading the charge really got him going. Now you got Barzal leading the charge. That fucking gets everybody going. I mean, to me, in my mind,
I love a chip on the shoulder.
Yeah, man. Fucking yeah.
I love a gritty.
And he's got it.
Man,
He's been pissed off since Tavares left. So it's like you got to fucking. I
think he's been pissed off since 2021. We got knocked off 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And I think that's a chip on the shoulder right there. And I think this is for me is the most I've been excited in a while since probably seeing Sorokin and that, waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
Because now you have like some difference in this team. Like from 2024 season, 25 season, the past 4 seasons, it really hasn't been that much different. What change have we really seen?
Yeah.
Andy Green, Zidane Chara, and
it's been
maybe a goalie or two, Grice, right? I mean, it's kind of been the same team for this long.
Yeah, it's been little tweaks, like little players coming here and there, like the tweak of having Fashing, the tweak of having Engvall, having Gauthier coming a little bit last season.
I mean, the lines have been almost the same for this long.
Riley was
Riley was cool.
There's like small additions,
and then we re-signed him. Like I think they heard us like, yo, we want him back,
But there's like we've been making small tweaks every season, but it doesn't seem like the people stick. They come on and they have a great fucking season, and the next season they kind of dip off. I agree. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but we also don't want to get too excited and blow our load and give a guy 6 years that doesn't deserve 6 years. You
don't want to give an aging guy 6 years.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember we signed like Shamara. I was like, dude, like,
what are we doing?
Like, I don't know about this one, man.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a full training camp, full preseason under Wah. It's
he
done.
Seems active on these guys, so he's smoking them and he's smoking them.
It's complete now. So it's like now this is. Whatever he's done, we're really going to see it now. I know he wants to come hot out of the gate. This is
a good episode, bro. I'm getting amped up.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking, you can't see me under the table, but something's happening. No,
this is good. No, I'm definitely excited, man, because, this last preseason game against the Rangers, man, like, you got to see the full team pretty much. You know, and Romanov, dude, I'm excited for Romanov.
I've been saying it too. He's the guy, and the guy's going to be elite. An elite fucking
more English this year. He sounds good.
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, he's gonna be fucking
amped up, bro.
He's gonna be an elite shutdown defenseman for us.
And I remember last year, our beginning of the season, we didn't have a Pellick. I don't believe we didn't have a Pulock.
Yeah,
we had a lot of guys out.
Yeah,
so we're starting fresh. Everybody's good.
Everybody's good.
Because
when they came back, it was especially for Pellick. I know.
God, that's where you get Bortuzzo.
He fucking struggled a little bit. Pulock really adjusted much faster.
Pulock's got a shot on him too, man. He got a little offense.
Oh yeah, he does. But so it'll be nice to have. I mean, those are two fucking phenomenal pairings.
Yeah, together.
I
want Dobson to come back with a little anger to him, bro. That stuff from an All-Star game.
Yeah,
he should come back hot.
So seriously, the only thing that I'm worried about, Mayfield still keeps taking penalties. In the last couple preseason games.
So that's my thing, man. So he was hurt, obviously, right?
Yeah,
so maybe he was getting a little too desperate on the puck, right? He's overcompensating because he's getting fucking bodied.
That's what we were saying, yeah.
That's my only thing. Yeah, man, I know. Like last year was bad.
Last year was bad with him. but he's doing it's preseason, so it's okay. But he's been doing it now during preseason. There's a lot of power play opportunities that are coming up, and a lot of it's been from him. I don't know if he has the most penalty minutes on their team, but
last year for sure he did.
I'm saying for just the preseason.
He did. He has. Yeah,
6 games or what? I think he only played 4 or whatever.
He's not
it was.
as disciplined, man, as these guys. I shouldn't even say that, but he's not.
You want to have grit, but then you don't want to fucking give these guys time.
You don't want to have 6 minutes in the box.
You don't need that. You don't need.
You're only gonna make. You're gonna make the power. You're not like our penalty kill team's not gonna kill any penalty when they're on the ice constantly.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna have the third period meltdowns, and that's when it just gets rough.
And our power plays looks pretty good.
Looks good. We're scoring.
We're scoring.
I mean, I know it's preseason, but scoring a goal is nice.
Yeah, scoring a goal is nice, and it's not even that. It's the setups. Right place at the right time. Especially with Porvat's 2 goals. I think it was his first one. Was the
last game?
The last game. Right place, right time, right in the front of the net, right in the slot.
Okay.
He got there right in the perfect position as soon as the lane opened up, and he had an open net.
He got it off Barzy, right?
I think it was off. Yeah, it was off Barzy. He got all the primary assists. But seeing that patience in the game when it comes to having which we need to have. You know what I mean? I'm all about putting shots on. You know me. I don't want to waste time.
It's tough when they're shooting the puck around the net and then we lose it in our zone.
Exactly. Like
you just killed 40 seconds of the power play.
Once you got that zone time, just fucking take it. Just take that 100%. Little bit of time. And they took it and they found
Maybe
it.
Maybe you get a rebound. You never know, man.
So once the opportunity is there, don't hesitate, pass. But don't also try to force the opportunity when nothing is there. Like you can't force that shot all the time. But when you got a guy like Sablakov and I know that Wah wants to run that second unit pretty often. That's the time where you're like, all right, pep at this motherfucker. Like this guy's in net. Look for the tip. Look for anything. It's going to be great. If we have a more fucking well-rounded 2 units, I think it's going to be dangerous. And we've already kind of been seeing it. When it comes to the penalty kill, like I said, it really comes down to the giveaways. Hopefully we don't make too many of those mistakes. We got to get out of our zone, but it's giving it away in our own zone, which we really got to tighten up. We got to tighten up.
We don't have a bad penalty kill.
We had a horrible penalty kill last year.
I'm saying the guys on the penalty kill aren't.
No, the guys are good, but when they just didn't fucking
work it, bro.
So I know Waz more offensive minded. He wants to keep the puck in their zone as often as possible rather than worrying about what's going on.
I've noticed that.
Which I get that sometimes people live by the best defense is a good offense. I get it, but when the time comes and you're on the fucking heels, you gotta figure out what's the best way that I can get rid of this fucking thing.
Yeah,
I mean we can't be sitting on this puck for fucking 30 seconds. That's a lot of fucking time.
We talked about that too last season, man. They would have like a minute of puck in our zone. Like that's. It's bound to happen.
Exactly. Like
it's bound to happen. 6 shots in our zone in 30 seconds. That's it.
Yeah. We want to be frustrating. That's things that we especially saw in our own power play. Like we got a little bit of zone possession, maybe 15, 20 seconds. Puck's going the other way. Then there's another 20 seconds lost.
Yeah, you're right.
We want some of that going the other way on these teams. And hopefully,
last year was terrible, bro. Not without third periods and our overtimes. Yeah. Absolutely fucking terrible.
And hopefully now, I mean, we got some more speed on this team. I'm curious to see who's going to be on what. I'm sure things are going to be
fast.
I know. So I'm curious to see who's going to be where when it comes on the penalty kill units. I know, obviously, to me, in my mind, you got two perfect centers right there. You got Zizekas and you got McLean. Two perfect guys. I mean, you want to have them together, but you can have separate. You got 2 great centers.
Zizekas shook a lot of heads last year when he got put on the power play.
Oh yeah. So. But he deserved that time. But it'll be cool to see more youthful looking team, which is we have it now. It's not crazy changes, but there's some older guys that we lost, and we added some youth.
We needed to, man. I mean, like I said, we were kind of. I mean, I haven't been watching as long as you, but dude, like, there's still last season. Think about it. Yeah, Clutterbuck, Martin, Nelson, Lee. Who else? Clutterbuck, Nelson, Lee. I mean, those 4 guys alone.
Varlamov is old too. 36, I think.
Not even just that, but those 4 guys alone have been on the team since like 2013.
Yeah.
Since the first Stadium Series game.
Yeah.
So
it's a long time that these guys have been on the team. But to me, it's if it comes down to getting younger, unless you're going to do a full rebuild.
That's the thing, and we said that a little bit last winter,
Yeah,
but
so
I don't think it's necessary, man.
it's not necessary right now. Yeah,
no.
And with the moves that have been made, it looks like that's not the goal. The goal is to obviously push for the cup, push for playoffs, obviously first, but push for the cup, make some fucking heads turn during playoffs, not just like first round exit. That's what people look at us as the first round exit, and we can't be having that.
That Carolina team, man, 2 years. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but that was
they were a monster. They were a monster.
Yeah.
They were a monster team. I'm still surprised today that they didn't fucking win. I did not think the Rangers were going to get past them. I know Ranger fans.
They almost didn't. They almost didn't. That game 6, they were. I think they gave up the lead. I think Carolina was up 2-0.
Yeah.
So, but no, though they were legit. Like I said, it's a different Metro, man, this year.
That's a big thing too. There's a lot of different. Washington is not the same Washington. Pittsburgh is not the same Pittsburgh. The Devils now have Markstrom. That's going to be a fucking problem.
I saw. Remember, I could be wrong. I saw Brodor's son take looks with the Devils last week.
He did?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be the backup.
No, I don't think so. But I saw he was wearing 60. I think that was pretty nuts. So yeah, but Markstrom's going to. He took most of the looks in this preseason.
He looks good. Yeah. He's a very, very good goaltender. Very, very good. So them having that piece is going to fix that problem that they've had goaltending because they haven't had any kind of consistency there. No. And it's nice to have somebody like him in there. And
he just cut Kincaid too.
Yeah.
The other day, he's for the Devils.
Yeah.
Swayman got signed.
I know, man. Swayman. Fucking crazy. I still can't believe how much money he fucking got. I get the situation, but the guy, I think, played a max of 40 games in a fucking season.
They had a really good duo.
I know they had a good duo, but it's a duo. That's what you pay for your fucking bona fide starter. Like, I get it, but fuck me. This guy, has he really, to me, in my mind, I don't think he's earned that kind of contract. Because now you got guys like Sorokin thinking, the fuck? Like, this guy got all this fucking money?
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I get it, but they really didn't want to fucking sign him. They signed him, but they waited.
They didn't want to give them much money. They wanted to sign him.
They didn't want to. Yeah, you're right. They didn't want to give him that much fucking money. They wanted him there, but that's a fucking crazy
dangerous,
number,
man.
It's dangerous. Crazy number. Fucking.
Goalies get hurt, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't really see that many long-term goalies anymore. You really don't.
Yeah. I mean, they were stuck between a rock and a hard place because then it's like, all right, you don't want to give this guy all this money, but you're going to run with Korpisalo as your goaltender. I mean, it could be it could be crazy. He could have a monster season, but more than likely, he's probably not. You got to just hope your defense makes up for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's been back his whole life.
I mean, he had decent runs in Columbus, but it's
been some time.
It's been some time. So
yeah, I mean, listen, they signed him, so they got their problem solved. That was a big issue.
Yeah,
because they signed some random person I sent you the other day. I was like, "Yo, there's a meltdown in Boston."
Yeah, seriously.
I even know who that is, man.
Yeah,
they just signed them.
Oh my god.
And that's what happened to us in July when we signed Hogberg. I was kind of like, there's something going on here.
There's something going on. There's something happening.
There's something because this is really, really random.
Yeah.
Because our goalie situation is not what we need.
Yeah.
Which it makes sense now with Sorokin and the surgery.
The only thing that I thought was possibly that he was going to be the backup and then we're going to trade Varley. But now it makes sense.
That would have been a downgrade, though.
It would have been definitely big
downgrade.
It definitely would have been a downgrade, but it would have been a cap space reliever.
True.
Remember, because people would have been looking for this new big, addition to the team. Obviously, it's a different scenario.
Yeah.
Sorokin was hurt. We didn't know that.
No.
So that's why he's added. It wasn't a trade coming up, but when you're in the dark, you're thinking trade, what's going on? Somebody leaving, you're trying to figure out.
This is a good duo, man. It's going to be tough when.
No, monster duo.
It's going to be tough when it ends.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the Halak and Grice days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said Grice retired, right? Grice retired?
Yeah, I think he did a year in Germany last year, so he's officially done now.
He's officially done.
Yeah, I forgot he's German. Yeah, so
great fucking guy too, and he loves the Islanders.
Big time with us in the playoffs.
Yeah,
the 2016 run. I know we only got to the second round, but we won the first round.
Dude, I love Grice. He was so consistent for such a long time too. It sucks that it kind of just you get older and you get outshined.
It's tough, man. It's tough. And then versing him against Detroit, that was tough too. Yeah, because you didn't really see him go anywhere else.
When he was in St. Louis, he really wasn't. He had some looks, but he didn't have a lot of.
Same with Halak, dude. When Halak was with the Rangers that 1 year, I was like, dude, like what?
That was weird. That was so
what?
weird.
I was like, you were just a boss. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
Boston didn't hurt as much. His scene with the Rangers is fucking weird.
yeah, it's tough seeing the guys, but man. I think my first goalie really watched, and I was probably in the Bakov, and then he went back to the Sharks that 1 year. I was like, damn. Yeah, I was like, damn. Oh, we're back in.
We're back. I just saw it in the corner of my eye. Fuck.
So,
yeah, that was some rough times goalie wise. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people that say that we look the same. The team is inherently the same. I can't argue that the team is tremendously different, but there's definitely some new faces.
Yeah,
and I think the team has definitely got younger, which is good, and the team has gotten faster, which has been a problem for us too. We've been talking about it too. A lot of teams are very, very fast, very offensively driven, and we were the team that takes it deep waters and tries to drown it defensively. And when that doesn't work, and your guys are aging out, and they can't play that game anymore, and they don't have that grit, they don't have that intensity, you gotta fucking make a change.
We were also the team that we would score a goal. All right, fourth line, beat them up. Or then they do the same thing though. They would score on us. All right, fourth line, go beat them up. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was kind of like that wear and tear game we're trying to play, or that hump and dump puck shit.
Yeah.
But now that we have a little skill.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little.
It's not just Borzy anymore. Yeah. Now you got Horvat. Now you have Duclair. You got Tispot. There's some more pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited, man. Thursday should be good. So
yeah.
What else you got? What are you thinking?
Just worried about Sorokin. Just worried about what they're going to do. That's all. I'm worried about not even, like I said, him playing this season. I'm worried about his career and the rest of the years.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
I'm worried.
Give him as much time.
I'm worried about that
because he definitely affects our future.
Yeah, he does. And I mean, the goalie coach is going to know best. Wa's going to know best. Looking at him, especially because Wa's been there. Look at him. Get a good look at him. And if he says that he's ready to go and you don't think he's ready to go,
that's it. It's fine.
You just tell him he's not ready to go. Yeah. Because, at the end of the day, he's getting paid. He's not playing. That sucks. But, fuck. You're the goddamn coach. Don't let him dictate you. I know he's going to want to fucking play.
His name's Greco.
But I'm saying, we got two guys in the goalie coach and Wa.
Yeah, Wa's going to know.
Come on, man. I mean, if Wa's telling you, please, take some more time, fucking.
Well, he's going to take it.
Take it. Yeah. He has to take it. He has to.
Yeah.
That's my only fear. My only fear is that somehow, some way, he gets what he really wants and plays, and he's not fucking ready. And, but.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hopefully not. So, Varley's good. And Wa has a lot of faith in Varley, and he has a lot of faith in his team. So, yeah, it's going to be fine. I'm expecting Varley in net. I'm hoping for Varley in net.
I think it will be.
I'm hoping for Varley in net.
I think it will be. I think if Sorokin's going to take the look on Thursday, we would have seen him probably on Friday night at some point. I mean, not this past Friday. We probably would have saw him in the first period or something.
Yeah. And we're playing a team that's definitely going to have a chip on their shoulder because they just got fucking moved. So, no more Arizona Coyotes anymore. Before that, Phoenix Coyotes. I mean, mess, man. Now Utah Hockey Club. So, and Keller just got made he was named the captain. And that kid put him anywhere offensively. He fucking shines. That kid is really, really good. So we're going to see him, who's had a couple years now under his belt.
I wonder how that fan base is going to be.
Oh man, I mean, I don't know what the fuck happens. I mean, you still have fans in Arizona. You're going to have them that are going to fucking watch because I feel 100%. Bad.
Yeah.
But that fucking sucks.
You know what they honestly should? I know it's kind of weird, but they should for Arizona, people who live in Arizona, they should have that should be a local listing when the Utah are playing, so at least they can watch.
See it on TV.
Yeah,
that would be a cool thing. I don't even know if they would do that, but that would be a cool thing.
Because imagine now you just move my team, now I can't even watch them.
I can't even watch them. Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Because that happens to us sometimes. We'll be playing I don't know, Winnipeg. I get to watch on ESPN Plus. It's dude, at least give them a local. You know what I mean? At least let them watch.
Yeah, I mean not to get into that too much, but to me it's the dumbest thing because it used to be all right. I got the NHL package.
Now you
can watch everything, but now you get the NHL package. You still need ESPN Plus because they're ESPN.
You need 3 subscriptions to watch a full season.
What the fuck?
It shouldn't be a thing.
Fucking bullshit. Because literally, when you had the subscription, all it was because one of my buddies had it, and when I was in North Carolina, it would be the broadcast from MSG.
Yes.
So it would just be all the home teams broadcast. That's how
Yes.
you're able to watch everything.
Yes.
They fucking take it away.
Yes.
What the fuck? And if you can't watch
If
it
you
on
had-
NBC, then what the fuck are you gonna do? Like it's
5-6 years ago. If you have basic cable,
it was enough.
that's it. This is 5-6 years ago. That's all you needed. Maybe a game or two was on ESPN. Maybe a game or two was on ESPN because ESPN Plus only came out like 5 years ago or 6 years ago. Now it's like, all right, 20 games are going to be on this channel. Like,
yeah,
why?
What the fuck? Why do I gotta pay for all that shit? No, fuck that.
It-
Fuck that. Fucking
Literally
Disney.
just an
and fucking
island.
ESPN Plus. Fuck that shit.
Just an island and people in Florida watch it.
yeah. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Seriously, it sucks, man. That sucks.
It's just frustrating. Yeah, so I was thinking about that today. I was like, yo, imagine I'm an Arizona fan. I lost my team after you approved a new stadium for me, and now I can't even watch them.
It's like I went to this goddamn college stadium to go watch and hear more fans from the other
And they
team.
approved their stadium. Did you see their
Yeah.
stadium? Yeah. God, nothing. Everything like that. Nuts.
Fucking sucks.
Nuts. But no, we will keep your AHL team here.
They'll go in the new stadium. Oh, fuck.
That's brutal, dude.
Oh my
That's
god.
brutal. Absolutely brutal.
We were worried about that for a little bit too before we went to Barclays. My god.
Yeah, that was 2015. Yeah. Where the fuck are we gonna go? Because whoa, nuts.
That was
That was brutal, dude. Taking that train
and the high school. I was like, no, don't fucking do that to me, no.
Yeah, bro.
And when they brought him back to the Coliseum, it was like it's less seating. I was like, all right, I'll fucking take it. That's fine.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
shit.
I mean,
It still was only a Band-Aid. We needed something.
UBS is sick.
UBS is a fucking
It's sick.
oh my god. It's a blessing that we have that fucking stadium. It is a beautiful fucking stadium. My goodness. I can't wait to go back. I'm excited.
Yeah, Thursday, man.
I cannot wait to go back.
Yeah, it's a good feel, man. It's definitely a good feel.
Oh man.
Beats the Garden.
Oh yeah.
It's a really nice stadium,
Beats
dude.
the fucking garden. It beats the fucking garden. I don't
So-
care what anybody says.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Well, to our fans, which are probably like 5 people, but we will see you at the
We will.
game. If you see us at the game, you see all these ugly fucking faces at the game, you will see us there. All right, everybody. That's been an episode of Sunny Days at the Racetrack. We love you. We love the Islanders, and we will see you guys soon.